Итак, всем добрый вечер, день, утро. Да, сегодня прям рано буду, я сегодня стрим, когда бывает и такое. Расписание я все еще пока не сообразил. Не сообразила просто, как лучше сделать, поэтому пока еще вот плаваю. Ням. Тюм-тюм-тюм. Ну, мы вчера закончили на том, что наш главный герой напился, и мы не помним, что произошло вчера. Интересно, почему же на улице светло? Наверное, утро. Ты все проспал. О, доброе утро.
How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small... Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
Как мы медленно идем.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Ну да, проспал, чего ж торопиться? Ничего страшного, подождут. Да.
Please let there be water.
Нет, тут есть пиво. А, бутылка.
Is that... No, that's not water.
Это вот.
That is vodka, the opposite of water. No, no food. I'll just throw it all up.
У нас нет тут воды. Ну, пивко так.
No, no more beer. I need water.
Ну, не судьба.
No water, of course.
Да, воды чуть-чуть.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
Мама бы отругала, скорее всего. Сказала бы, какой ты свин. Не.
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Хорошо собираться с собой. Ну да. Умыться. Да пойти. Рубашка. Кого-то побили, походу.
That's not good, that's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Что-то же мы наделали. О, нет. Только нет. Сейчас же придется, скорее всего, бежать. Да. Давай, беги, беги, беги. Ой. Да не убийца. Наверное. Этого я не знаю. Думаю. Да нет, когда это становится... О, Господи, они еще двигаются. Не двигайтесь, пожалуйста. Я не хочу попасть случайно. На всякую всячину. Меня пугает то, что не двигается. Ой, там есть стоп. Нам туда, наверное. Да, ура.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Ой.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Answer. Hide. It's never happened. Keep going on. Get far away. Don't run. Just go. As far, as fast as I can. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened.
Да как будто бы это зеркало говорит правильные вещи.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
Ну да, наверное. Опа, наш друг
I
вернулся.
know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Ну да, в моей голове. Нет. Ну, в голове персонаж. Ну, вы поняли. Да.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the ladder.
Ну, давай искать.
Ethan and his parents. And I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together. I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Да, ставим везде свои отпечатки пальцев.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
А там что-то еще есть. Да как будто бы больше и ничего.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened. I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Ну, скорее всего, кто-то к тебе сел. Рядышком.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Прости, Ник. Я не специально. Если это вообще ты.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them? Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
Ой.
They might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Ну тут все нормально. Даже эти все на месте. Вроде бы больше ничего как будто. Ой, разбитые часы.
What knocked this clock off the pillar?
It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Все? Или еще что-нибудь есть?
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Визитка.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Ну, возможно, и не ты. Мне кажется, как будто некоторые детали открываются постепенно. Во, да.
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
Браслет.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
Сейчас что-нибудь, наверное, еще. О, кепка.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through. At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways.
I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
My memory ends here. But there's two glasses. Who was here with me? I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Но смотря, что ты посмотрел туда, то скорее всего колонну. Это сцена. Там было написано колонну, не? Как они интересно меняются все. Вот интересно. Ну, явно же колония такое. Ну, сюда, наверное.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Тут выбор есть. Понятно. Где все закончилось? Ну, скорее всего, на сцене.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Кто участвовал в драке? Скорее всего,
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at
Sam!
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is, if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan. Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans. Basswood's small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him.
Что, посмотреть нельзя? Ой, ну что-то можно.
Never knew Dennis to be the commemorative type. What's he doing here?
О, Джон.
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her.
А чё ты? Вот давай поговорим.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. I heard you asking about my dad last night.
Careful about listening to other people's conversations. Some find it rude.
And everyone should talk quieter.
That's what I always say. Ever consider being a reporter when you grow up?
Thought about it, but that's not what I want to do. Did you find out anything about my dad?
Not yet. Not really, at least.
Let me know if you find anything, please. I feel like I need something. It's just this town, you know? This place, it feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't. I don't know. I don't see this place or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
It's
Она
tough seeing her
какие.
like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
Какие наши тут дела? Здесь у нас взрослые, там детские.
A statue honoring minors. Pretty meaningless now. Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back. And he's a rock. Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
2 года. 2.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Так, немного.
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
А других вопросов нет, там было несколько вроде. Ну ладно.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I can just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
Табличка.
This is new. Dalmatians. Now that's the basswood I remember.
Ой. Здрасте.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
А у нас вообще... А про что вообще диалог? М.
10. 1 to hold the light bulb, 9 to rotate the ladder.
Not bad. The one I have in store is 3. 1 to replace the light bulb, 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, just not the kind of funny you laugh at. So, you still want to hear the story?
Ну, расскажи.
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. It didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strike breakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force, Union men. Met the strike breakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
I'm guessing you're fond of that story, huh? A lot of respect for rednecks.
Well, things were tough, but we were a united community back then. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
Ну ладно, давай.
Never forget, huh?
Ну так мы не узнаем, где Деннис. Ну ладно.
Drowned 6 men. Basswood's mining started with an accident. Fitting.
Ну да, иронично. Это... Официантка.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Ну да.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Звучит печально.
I came here every morning before work to share a coffee with Anna.
Не. Опа. Какой-то ожог.
Somehow, I don't think the town's recent history will be included. Fine with me.
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking.
Сплетница.
Why do we even bother with this old place?
Ну, давайте
It's like a
зайдем.
ghost town sometimes. Except ghosts ain't bother either. Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
У меня есть
Do I
выбор.
really have a choice? Or are you just gonna guilt me with the social contract till I agree?
The second one. You always were a character. Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Ой,
Say,
я
Christina,
думала,
if
просто...
you-
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Ну ладно.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
now I know you want to interrupt her because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah. Well, speaking of the
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Ah, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Well, hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
Правда?
Yeah, of course.
Наверное.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis. No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. You three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
Да морально
I was
разлагаюсь.
sitting in my mom's spare bedroom and decomposing into Arrested Development.
Well, at least you're decomposing with family. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Да чего ты? Попил бы кофе.
Christina is Basswood's resident godmother. She loves her small talk.
Табличка.
Not very inspired.
Что-то не вдохновляет. Ой, ой, эпилепсия, кофе. Простите.
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh, right. You're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet, there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Ну, ладно. Занятой человек.
Cowboy must have lost his keys.
Деко.
Glad to see Joan hasn't changed too much.
Еще без вознаграждения. Ну вы там найдете. Я вам ничего взамен не отдам. Ладно. Да, вроде бы и нечего смотреть больше. Если было, то простите. Как я поняла, игру все равно надо проходить несколько раз. Потому что там есть несколько концовок. Похоже. Вот. Это кофейня. Тут музыка. Что еще есть? Ой, аптека.
A perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends. Maybe Kathy will know something. Or that new pharmacist.
Yo, get out the way.
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Shh, fuck you.
That's enough.
В чем проблема обойти? Широкий слишком.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Кэти занята. Ой, Тара.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve, and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood. I'm trying to find something for it, and if it doesn't help, can't hurt. I'm glad someone took over this old drugstore. Can you imagine? This town without a pharmacy would be like, well, me with a hole in my gut. I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Oh, yes. Always.
Я бы сказала, но не буду. И там трещит пошел.
Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Чё-то мне не нравится Татара, если честно. Какая-то она подозрительно странная немножко.
Hiking is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon. Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her. Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it.
Привез, значит, ее в глухомань. Еще и новую нашел. Все нормально, да? Ладно.
He looks like those doctors you see on commercials.
Не, говори.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Yeah, and I have quite the hangover to show for it. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
You really don't need to say things like that.
But it's true. The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
What do you want from him?
I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll think about it.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it. Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
So, the wake.
None of us were on our best behavior. Nick would have been happy you showed up, no matter how anything else went. I left early myself to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
Fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Ой, нас Анна ждет, ой. Итак. И снова мы чапаем в кафе. Ну, ладно, туда можно. Ой, сюда можно. Но тут все равно ничего нет. И букашка. С тобой еще можно чем-то?
I'll be fine. Just waiting for my mom's shift to end.
Ну ладно, иди, что не в кафешке. Или на скамейке.
I don't imagine Walter had obituaries in mind when he became editor-in-chief. Anna's waiting for me at the coffee shop.
Да идем мы к твоей Анне, идем. Может, я везде хочу побродить. Кошмар. Не дают побродить. Вот.
Betting there'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
Sam, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
I didn't think I would either. But hey, sometimes we surprise ourselves.
Ты ж сама позвала и написала. Ну ладно.
So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
Да. От тебя-то ничего не ускользнет, походу.
Honestly, if it happened again, I'd have hit him again. He was asking for it.
That does sound like Dennis.
Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
Надеюсь.
So, what are you working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in. She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops. She might do those things, yes. Or
Вот интересно, он вслух разговаривает сам с собой.
Who can help?
А то Скроем правду или расскажем правду? Так как-то тебя тут не было очень долго. Нет смысла.
I just want to apologize to him for what happened yesterday.
Well, he's probably working at the Basswood Jungle. He's there most weekends.
Thank you. I'll check that out.
We're not gonna have coffee? Okay. Bye then.
А где у нас редактор?
Really didn't think Miner's Day would have survived the mine closing down.
Мой шахтер.
At least the Basswood Jungle is still standing. It's not worth it. No one works on a Sunday. Well, no one except me.
Ну там, скорее всего, нас развернут.
Still gotta check the Basswood Jungle. Hopefully Dennis is working today.
Редакция, где-то редакция.
Still gotta check the Basswood Jungle. Hopefully Dennis is working today.
Ладно. Но я вижу Хью. Вот.
Seems Walter's got a lot on his mind. I know the feeling.
Samuel, my young soul, are you still haunting this pallid town?
There are a few things I have to clear up, some last boxes to check.
Careful now. They say in the details lies the devil.
I don't think that's what that's supposed to mean.
Perhaps not, but something to think about nonetheless.
I'll keep that in mind.
You know, I'm glad I ran into you. If I may bend your ear for a moment. I've been thinking lately about age, life, the turn of the clock. No one gets sharper with age. When do you think it's time to hang up the saddle?
When you're still young enough to enjoy no longer needing the ride.
It's good advice. Good advice. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for your ear, but soon I must abscond. Sunday lunch with Mother is sacred. Call on me anytime, young Samuel. Anytime.
Ну да, пока. Ну туда не пойти. Ну ладно.
Locked. I should check the back.
My. Look what we got here. Is that Sam Higgs? Trying to get back in a newspaper game? I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell, considering you let Declan do your talking for you.
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Well, so maybe consider just getting
before something bad happened to you.
You want me out of town so bad? Make me go. Try it.
Don't tempt us, or we just might.
Declan's right down the street.
Watch yourself while you're in Basswood, because we'll be watching you.
Ну вот. Если что, мы проходим уже 4-ю главу. Ну, ладно.
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it. Where is Dennis?
Это уже
He should be in
ребята.
here.
Я их не понимаю. Хотя нет, все вроде 4-й. Ну ладно. Ой. 31, 21. Наверное, надо запомнить. Ничего.
Dennis. Dennis.
Ну да, оставь здесь свои
happened?
отпечатки
Who-
пальцев. Мало проблем. Еще создадим.
Is that how I got blood on me? Did I? Do this, Sam. When you focus, you can think through any problem. Sam, no, don't think about that. Don't let it in.
Ой, куда-то не туда нажала.
Keep going. You got this.
Но мы уже косичную не видят. Ну ладно.
Focus on me, Sam. Dennis is a distraction.
А, у них кнопки еще меняют. Ну, ладно.
Keep going. You got this. Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it. This is Dennis's office. There must be some clues around. Come on, Sam, keep it together. if you can solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you. The chair is pretty far away from the desk. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go?
Ну, куда упала пуля? Интересно. Сюда.
The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun. Dennis's computer is signed in, but that's not what I need
Ясно,
right
все
now.
остальное посмотреть нельзя.
The blood got all over the wall here. But where did the bullet go? The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun. From the angle this was the shooter's position. Was it me?
Вот тут нет. Стоп.
His gun is gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go? The shooter used Dennis's gun, but I didn't have it this morning. And how did I get the blood on me? A blood trail leads off. Sam, stop it. Come back to reality. But You didn't do anything. Dennis was already dead when you arrived, can't you see? Dennis was shot, and you don't even own a gun. How could you have done it? All you did was move his body, which is how your shirt got stained. Think about it, Sam. Calm down and think. You're right. I can see it.
Что тут вообще происходит?
I have a complete picture now.
Что сложилось? Ничего не сложилось. У меня, например, точно нет. Ясно.
The blood on the shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way. I need to search the area. See if I can find out why someone would murder Dennis. I need to find out why Dennis was killed. It may have something to do with Nick. Dennis's computer is still signed in. Seems like a good place to start.
Но мы больше ничего и не можем вынести.
Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings. Smart. Someone was whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out.
Ничего.
The puzzle comes together. Dennis was reading everyone's emails. He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on. Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. Walter also might have something on Nick's work. I should look around. You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this. Walter always treated us like family.
Мои старые вещи. Да ладно, чё мне?
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
Подсказка.
Hopefully his password reminder isn't some esoteric book reference. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place. Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
Да. Посмотри, а не иди.
Locked. I need the password. Walter's desk is just like him. Big and full of mystery.
Винил.
His granddad rock a thing? If so, Walter and Anna are both into it.
Открыть.
Costa Rica? Walter's mom gets out more than he does. Bryn never looked happy a day in her life. Been Walter's cat for years. Maybe he set her name as his password.
Может, ты ее...
Just reminders. Nothing that could be used as a password. A photo Walter took of his first desk on his first day of work. Nick inherited it.
та женщина.
She used to be the office administrator ages ago.
Ну, вроде больше тут и ничего нет.
He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top. Wouldn't be surprised if that was his password. That was just after Anna came on, and we really were a small clan. Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password. Locked. I need the password.
Ввести пароль.
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
А как ввести пароль? Как-то же надо ввести пароль. А как?
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Интересно, сколько можно раз вводить пароль?
That's not it. I have to keep looking. And I'm in. Let's see what secrets you got in here, Walter. Mostly standard so far. By the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open. The car really burned. Though that's very uncommon in most crashes.
Что-то тут не сходится.
So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do. I think it's time I check Nick's office. Hope he still leaves his notes out.
Да, у нас тут этот, значит, где-то там. О. Нашли.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them. Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen? Weird. Nick was always more a fan of beer than working late. Nick, Anna, and me. I don't need everyone staring at me.
А, я думала, мы просто перевернем и прочтем что-нибудь. Ну, ладно. Эх, бывает. Вроде тут ничего больше нет.
They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board. They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board. Valid question. Still not sure. Nick's handwriting. Always paranoid about forgetting things.
23:41, не забыть. Время какое?
If I had the code, I could get in here.
Двадцать один вроде бы.
What were the odds?
Вначале
Nick always kept
запомнили, когда
extensive records
зашли.
of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation? Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood. What was he looking for? Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something. Or someone.
Ой, там что забыла, подождите. Поезд 254. Может, это и не надо?
Nick had a
Запомнить.
contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big. What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful.
Все?
So, did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately. Dennis tried to talk to me about Nick, and that's what got him killed. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits? I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam? What's happening? Dennis. That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna,
Is
listen
he...
to me. He is dead. Dennis is dead. Don't panic.
Oh my god, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Person? Sam, you were clearly hiding something when we talked at the cafe. Was it this?
Anna, I didn't kill Dennis. I promise.
Of course, I know that. It's the only reason I'm not running for my life, but why haven't you said anything? At least to me. I wish you trusted me. It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually. Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own. Efficient and possibly friendless. You already decided not to trust Anna about the shirt back at Christina's. If you don't listen to her now, what will she think of you?
Что же мы выберем? Я правда не знаю, насколько это влияет. Сильно ли будет это влиять? Ну давай позвоним в полицию. А то мы обычно выбираем правую либо правую.
Okay.
А это
But
что,
not that
никогда?
phone. Use one of the landlines here and don't leave your name.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
Sam, I'm not sure this is a good idea, going on your own like that.
Ну, поехали со мной.
I'd like you to
если
come with me. Whatever I find, I don't want to face it alone.
Okay. You didn't trust me with all this at the cafe, but I am trusting you. Let me call the police from a landline real quick before we go.
Хоть какое-то разнообразие.
Here we are.
It barely looks like anything happened.
It's been a week, but we'll find something. I know we will.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to...
Sure. I doubt I'll be good company anyway.
You mean you're over-focused to the point of non-reactive thing? I remember, especially how you always end up being right somehow. I hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither.
И зачем тогда ты поехала со мной? Ты все равно будешь в машине синий. Ну ладно.
This is the place. Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. That's the only way I'll know what really happened. That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs. No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking. The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road. These road signs are intact, not a scratch on them.
Ну тут все плохо.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well. The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area. The bark got badly burnt. Must be where Nick crashed.
И все? Должны быть какие-то еще.
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road.
Ладно, ладно, туда мы не идем. Ой, пятно.
A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel?
А туда мы можем пойти? Не можем.
Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
Что-то еще надо найти. А что?
An animal came through here. Maybe that's what surprised Nick. But the tracks don't reach the road.
Что-то упускаем. Да, мы туда не можем пойти, да. Ну что-то же надо тут найти. Но здесь вроде все изучено.
The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. Two of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that?
Вот что мы и нашли.
That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together. The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol. He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree. Things don't add up. I need to find out what really happened.
Без сознания. Допустим. Допустим, нет.
Only one simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
I thought you quit.
I did. So, did you find anything?
Nick, he was murdered. I'm sorry, I don't... The police report was clearly wrong.
Fucking...
Anna?
Here, just...
Joe, it's Sam.
Where's Anna? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's right here. She's just a bit busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
What? Are you all right? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just arrived. Call the police, then call my daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Вот так вот. И получается, это глава 6.
Okay, so, about Dad. Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'll just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Anna.
Maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her. Things are different. She's different. You're different.
I think I can handle this. Hopefully.
Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Ладно. Я думаю, на этом мы закончим пока. Продолжим в следующий разик. Так что всем пойки-пойки.